One of the Big Ten's highest paid coaches might be eyeing the exit door for the SEC, but what if I told you it might not be the worst thing in the world for the program? Stick around, we'll talk about it. Welcome back to JR's Big Ten Football News. I'm JR, your go to source for all things Big Ten action, news, previews, everything else. You can check us out here at JR's Big Ten Football News. If you love the compelling Big Ten rumors and the Big Ten news out there, hit that like button right now. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, so that way you never miss what's going on with the Big Ten scoop. Now, today we're breaking down the hot rumors about Lincoln Riley possibly leaving USC, why it's happening, and what it means for the Big Ten. I'll share my take on the situation. So some of this is just information giving to you, right? But also why Riley's style might not mesh perfectly here right now. But hey, USC is still a prime spot through it all. So stick around. We've got a lot to unpack. So as you know, as someone who's been covering the Big Ten for over 3 years now, if you've been with me all 3 years, thank you very much. If you've not, I've been pretty vocal about Lincoln Riley and how I don't think Lincoln Riley is going to win in this conference consistently as long as he is calling plays by himself. Now, don't get me wrong. He is an offensive genius, guru, whatever label you want to slap on him, no doubt. I called Jada Mayava being one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten, or not even just in the Big Ten, in the nation in the offseason, even when everyone was telling me, JR, you're wrong, he stinks, he's no good. But in the Big Ten, you need more than QB play to win. This isn't the Big 12. It's a grind. It's physical. It's weather tested. It's the closest thing to the NFL that you get in college football, in my opinion, and it demands a certain toughness that Riley's style hasn't fully adapted to yet. Does that mean that will never happen? No, of course not, but it hasn't adapted to yet in his second season at USC in the Big Ten. Third season, but they were in the Pac-12 there for one. And now, with these rumors heating up, it looks like USC might lose him. And it might not even be all his choice either. The program's got high expectations. They're a blue blood, and if things don't click soon, changes could come from both sides. So, what's the buzz? The rumors are basically flying out there that Lincoln Riley isn't exactly thrilled at USC right now. Now, there was something that kind of started this to happen, but let's go through why he may not be exactly thrilled. First off, it's the travel. Man, we all know this. He's talked about it a ton, and Lincoln Riley is, in fact, 1-7 when crossing 2 or more time zones, and that one win was this year against Purdue. But joining the Big Ten means cross-country flights for games, and Riley's made it clear he doesn't love that aspect of being in the conference. USC even has all the drama with possibly ending their iconic rivalry with Notre Dame, and if that doesn't get some progress or some concession, that's how serious it is, right? It's a very serious thing, and it has people even outside of USC and Notre Dame very upset about it. So imagine going from the Pac-12's run and gun, 80 plus plays per game type of style, where offense rules the day, where it's the sunny confines, everything's nice and sunny out there, and now hopping on a plane for wet, cold November matchups in Michigan or Wisconsin. It's a big adjustment. And there's recruiting too, right? California's talent pool, it's not what it used to be. And I'm not trying to disparage California. I'm just saying it's not what it used to be. It's declining, and that's hitting USC hard. Talent is exiting the state. It's going to states like Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and battling with Oregon and Washington for those recruits just is not easy. There's some Big 12 teams out there that are homes, that their states are their home, and make it easier there as well. But Riley came in with big promises. But pulling top recruits out of the state and new landscape isn't easy or cheap. It's working out this year, and that's great for them. But if revenue sharing continues to happen and gain steam, do you think that they'll have the financial pool? I don't, because everybody's going to be playing on the same level. And the USC and the fans, USC is sitting at 5-2 right now, which isn't bad, but the fan base is not happy. Now, there's some fans that will tell you they're happy, but if they lose again, they won't be happy. Even Urban Meyer's show is tossing around talk about Lincoln Riley possibly getting fired or moving on. Plus, I know this was a while back, but in 2023, USC suspended a young beat writer and got roasted for it. It really hurt Riley's relationship with the media, and all of this helps make the sense of the rumors that Riley might not be super happy at USC and might want out, and the Florida job opening up has only further spread that. Some Florida insiders have been saying that Riley could be a solid backup plan if they miss out on Lane Kiffin. Florida insiders are hyping him up for a few reasons. His offense could be the perfect way to develop the young quarterback in DJ Lagway. That kid, he hasn't had the best season so far, but he does have a lot of physical tools that give him the potential to be great. And with his arm talent, everything else combined, Riley could mold him into something special. Pair that with their current defensive coordinator, Ron Roberts, and Florida fans think they might have an elite program brewing in the SEC. And honestly, the defense hasn't been the issue there at Florida. It's been the offense where Billy Napier was supposed to be really good. Plus, nowadays, you always got to look at the agent. And Riley's agent, his name is Trace Armstrong, a former Florida Gator who almost landed Riley to the LSU gig back in 2021 before he chose USC. Trace lives in Gainesville now, so there's that hometown connection as well. Riley's from Texas, so heading back to his southern roots would also make a whole lot of sense for him too. But Florida isn't the only spot. There's the possibility of another school, Texas Tech. That's his alma mater. And I know what you're saying. Oh, JR, Joey McGuire's there, everything. Well, what if I told you Joey McGuire gets poached by Arkansas? You see, he's a big Razorbacks fan from way back. Tech could come, Tech could come calling for Lincoln Riley if Joey McGuire gets moving on or is told to move on. Just last year, McGuire said, "For me, the first football that I can remember is Razorback football. I do have a plastic Razorback hat at home, so really, that was my team growing up." They're a Big 12 program with some appeal, right? A lot of donors behind them, a lot of money going in there. Even a Big 12 program that's not making a lot of money from their conference has a whole lot of oil money down there. Plus, Texas Tech is in danger of not making the playoffs this year. And if they miss the playoffs with the amount of money that they have funneled into this program, it would be a surprise for Texas Tech to go. It would not be a surprise for Texas Tech to try and go after another coach who has been to the playoffs. And honestly, their history fits Riley's style pretty well. And finally, Lubbock is only about an hour away from his hometown. So you take all that into account. It's his alma mater, everything else. It all makes a whole lot of sense. So call me crazy, but the smoke here doesn't seem like too much of a smoke screen. It sounds like it could be something that actually happens if all the pieces fall into place. Other options include Texas itself. It's his home state. Steve Sarkisian jumps to the NFL. That door is open. Or even Baylor, where Dave Aranda is on the hot seat as well. Riley's got choices if he wants them, but would USC let him go? Well, if things go south, say he loses to Nebraska, which that's a 2 time zone trip. I just told you 1-7 when doing that, in tough games against Iowa and Oregon still on the slate as well. I think they can win those games, but if they don't, they could be looking at a 7-5 season. Fans would be up in arms, and maybe USC drops his buyout just so someone can come in and make a move for him to go to another school. It's the new era of college football. Short leashes, quick changes. That said, this program for USC, it is iconic, and no coach is going to leave USC if USC really wants to keep them. Riley's got the 2026 class brewing. It's looking strong. It's obviously one of the best classes out there. All things considered, he's in a great situation. The Big Ten is the best conference in the game, not only on the field, but with payments from the conference as well. And USC has a real shot at competing for national titles when they are in the Big Ten. And also, brand new facilities are being built, and they're taking to the top of the line, best of the country type of stuff. That's huge for attracting talent, development, building a powerhouse, and possibly attracting the next head coach at USC if they do decide they could do better than Lincoln Riley. Now, for my take, I don't see Lincoln Riley bolting unless the rest of the season implodes. If they drop to Iowa and Nebraska, yeah, maybe he starts looking. But right now, it doesn't feel like it at this point. Coaches are getting less time to win in the NIL and transfer portal world. So if Riley leaves, I could see it not being just his decision, but it being one where USC isn't broken up over it. Maybe they are encouraging it to happen. Maybe they're just okay with it happening. They're set up for success with or without him. Great location, history, resources. Losing Riley might open the door for a coach who's a better fit for the Big Ten style. But What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. Would love to hear your thoughts on all of this. You think it's all substantiated rumors, it's not happening, or are you a USC fan and you're like, yeah, get Riley out of here. We don't need him. What's your thoughts? Is he staying put? Is the move inevitable? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read them all, and I love hearing from you guys, and appreciate you being here. So that's the scoop on Lincoln Riley and the rumors of him possibly leaving the Big Ten. Thanks for watching JR's Big Ten football news. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, share with your fellow Big Ten fans. We've got more Big Ten breakdowns coming your way, including previews for this weekend's games. Those are on the Big Ten Huddle if you want to find those over there. And until next time, keep it locked in here. Go Big Ten.